So, having an ice cream cone because it's freaking hot outside. But I just had the longest day at work. And then I walked for about half an hour to get home. And then I dug through my backpack. And I don't have my house keys. So that's good and fresh and fun. So I had to get an ice cream cone. Yes, it's just one of those days. So I'm having ice cream 2 days in a row because YOLO. And now I'm walking back to work. Third time walking Lonsdale today. And hopefully my keys are at work. Because this is not good and fresh and sister fun. And hi, Grace. Welcome. This ice cream is literally melting everywhere. It gives you an idea of just how freaking hot it is here. But I needed ice cream. So how are you guys doing? I figured if I'm going to waste another hour walking, then we might as well be efficient and spend it with you guys. Ooh, Ashley's going to work right now. I worked with my friend Ashley all day at my work. I literally am like racing against the clock to eat this ice cream cone because it's melting all over the place. Ah! I need to get out of the sun. I'm going this way. Should I go this way? No, I'm going this way. My computer really sucks, Grace, who was asking about how my computer is. It usually takes about half an hour to get it to turn on. So, that's never good and fresh. And then, it's just a netbook, so it can't really edit or anything. And the webcam is way worse than the camera on my phone, so. Oh, thank you, Emily. Welcome. Ocean Man, not Jace Creep. Oh, I always will heart your comments, but what does your username mean? Ooh, I have an HP as well. That's the computer that I just bought, but yeah, so far it's not doing too well. I'm going to return it. So you have like 10 days, I think, to return electronics from where I got it, or else they're final sales. So I will be doing that. But I'm gonna think maybe turn in this corner. I don't know. It seems a little bit shadier over on this side of the street at least. I have so much to do today, you guys. Like, I really just wanted to get home, get some videos recorded, do my workout, clean my entire house, do all of my laundry, and just all the things that I haven't got done. And then I was going to go return that computer today and look into getting a refurbished MacBook. But I'm like, now I am going to be like 2 hours down just trying to get to work and get my keys. So I really hope that they're actually there, because everyone at work is too busy to answer right now. I don't want to call them because they'll be really busy making a million customers happy. Ooh, it's about to get really loud. Sorry, I was shut. This is a good fresh sister garbage truck. I think somebody said happy 420. It's not 420 here, but happy 420 to you. I just want to sit down, you guys. I've been going since 4 in the morning, and it's been a long day. So what are you guys doing today? Excite me with your lives. switching arms because, you know, only so much that one arm can take. This ice cream cone is so good, but it's like I'm racing against the clock because it's melting all over. And it's so hot out. That's why I was trying to find like a shadier place to walk. And I was going to actually go through the forest that I used to vlog in to come through for this video actually right now, but that's like way out of the way. So maybe I'll walk through the forest on the way back. But I was gonna do that for a live stream. Oh my god, it's so hot out. I feel like this is probably what it feels like to live in California on days like today. Because definitely not Florida. When I was in Florida, it was like wet. Like when you would walk around, your clothing would be like, oh, that's good and fresh and moist and damp. Where do you guys live? Is it crazy hot where you are? I was reading that it's supposed to be Earth is going to be like record-breaking high temperatures for the next 3 years, I believe. So global warming doesn't exist or anything, but that's what they're saying. It's still supposed to be like the next 3 years globally, like the entire planet, not just any specific country. But here, it's way hotter than it was last year or last summer. And there's still so much smoke from all of the forest fires, which is supposed to be expected to go away, but I don't know, hasn't happened yet. And I'm not sure really the current situation on just like how many fires are happening right now, but there's been a lot, and it's still really smoky. I don't know if you guys can tell on video, but you can't see the mountain behind me. It's like non-existent. It's just gray. So this is Lonsdale. Since I don't think I've ever vlogged walking down Lonsdale, it's the busy street that I try to avoid, but it's like the main street in North Van. So this is my hood. I'm a ice cream dripping all over me. Oh no. MJ said that they're not in the back. I just got a text message about my keys, so that's good and fresh and fun. I'm sure that they're there somewhere buried under something because they're not in my backpack and I haven't been anywhere else. So just as always, they're lost at sister work. Well, that sucks. I really hope that they're there because otherwise I will have to go downtown and find my roommate and bring her keys to like a copier and get them cut and then get a full replacement. And we just got our locks changed like 2 days ago because the neighbors that live underneath us were like totally harassing and literally, quite literally assaulting my roommate. So, do you ever litter? Somebody asked. And no, I don't really litter anything ever. I'm the kind of person that when my friends litter, I like pick up their garbage and give them a shameful look. I don't really need to say anything because when you're an adult, you already know that you shouldn't be throwing garbage all over the earth. So, I don't need to say anything. My neighbors, oh my god, okay, so I wasn't home that day. Sorry, I'm trying to readjust here. Eating an ice cream and live streaming and only having 2 arms, but having to change them up. It's not so easy. It's such a hard life. It's a hard knock life for me. Anyways, those roommates. Okay, so, or not roommates, the neighbors. My neighbors, the girl that lives like right across the apartment from me is amazing. And the person that lives like around the corner plays piano like all day long, so they're amazing and I love them. And even when they play it like through the night, apparently everybody was complaining, but I'm like, can you please just be a personal orchestra for my apartment because I do not mind at all. And Then my roommate was listening to music, and the neighbors like came up, and it was like a young guy, and his mom was like powering behind him, and he started like screaming at my roommate like, what the fuck do you guys do in this apartment, and blah 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 blah, you're always like pounding and music's always banging and blah 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 blah. And this was at like 6 o'clock at night, or maybe 5 p.m. or something. So I'm like, noise hours don't even go into effect until like 8 or later. And then she's like, sorry, I can't have this conversation with you if you're like screaming and violently angry. And so basically at that point she closed and locked the door, and he like kicked it, and now there's like giant dents all over our door, and he had to get like served this letter, which is on our fridge in case something happens again, we have to call the cops. So that's good and fresh. I do not live in a ghetto area, so that is not something that would have been expected in an apartment like mine. Like, my neighborhood is mostly like old retired people that are just minding their own business, but apparently not these people. I don't know. That was what happened while I wasn't there. And so we got the locks changed because Cody is no longer feeling safe at home. But also, the lock was broken, so it like only sometimes worked. But anyways, I don't know if I told you guys already, but my neighbors tried to make a false noise complaint about me as well, and they complained to my landlord saying that I was singing Hallelujah and dancing at 1 in the morning or something. And I was like, well, that's cool, because I was singing and dancing to Hallelujah, but I'm a performer and I record everything for my YouTube channel, so here's the timestamp saying it was in the middle of the afternoon. So now she doesn't believe anything that they say, but she's basically on the verge of evicting them for being violent and angry, so that's fun. Look how nice all these apartments are. For those rich folk. Hashtag can't relate. It's a super nice neighborhood to live in, but not a super nice neighborhood to be poor in. Anyways, I think that's about it for this live stream, because both of my arms are a little bit dead. I don't usually live stream while I'm actually out live doing anything, because I would normally have anxiety, but at this point in my life, I'm like, do I give a fuck if anybody's looking at me? No. Okay, so that's good and fresh. And yeah, this is gonna be the end of this video. So I love you guys, and I hope that you don't lose your keys, and I hope that you guys have a great rest of your week, like wascally wabbits that you are. And make sure to be weird, be well, and stay sparkly. I'll catch you guys later. I love you too. Okay, bye. Running across the street.